Good morning. You're watching MR News and this is Vimal Bora presenting news of the hour. Let's take a quick look at the headlines first. Security grid to lock the entire Pak border. Chinese product boycott to harm Indian traders, not China. Second US presidential debate gets ugly. India thrashes Bangladesh in Kabaddi, enters semi-final. Mirza disappoints box office with mere 6.5 crore collection in the first weekend. And now the news in detail. First news is from the border itself. Increasing cross-border infiltration and the terrorist attacks in Pathankot and Uri have prompted the government to seal off the Indo-Pak border entirely with a security grid. Assessing the border conditions in Jaisalmer sector firsthand himself, Central Home Minister Rajnath Singh has made it clear that within 2 years, the border shared between India and Pakistan would be made infiltration free. Speaking to the reporters on Wednesday, he said that the entire length of 3,323 kilometers would be secured using a security grid comprising of highly equipped fencing system, and the areas where mechanical fencing is not possible such as rivers or canyons would be sealed off by laser walls and electronic detection systems, same as used by Israel.
होम मिनिस्ट्री ने एक टारगेट तय किया है कि इंडो पाक सीमा को दिसंबर 2018 तक पूरी तरह से सील कर दिया जाए। इस लक्ष्य को हासिल करने के लिए जो भी एक्शन प्लान तैयार किया है वह एक्शन प्लान पूरी तरह से टाइम बाउंड है।
There's also a proposal to create few checkpoints along the grid under the watch of Border Security Force, from which, after thorough paper and security check, common people would be allowed entry and exit from the border. Sources have also reported that the Home Ministry has called for a high-level meeting on coming Friday with the Home Ministers of State of Gujarat, Rajasthan, Punjab and Jammu and Kashmir, and also the top brass of BSF as well as the Army to brainstorm on the nature and technicalities of the application of security grid. We have with us our correspondent Shivani Mahajan straight from the Jaisalmer border. Shivani, what is the situation on the border after this proposal and the earlier declared high alert after the Uri attack?
Yes, Vimal, the BSF has welcomed this proposal with very warm heart, and this will definitely enhance the security at the borders, and this will also boost the morale of our soldiers at the border.
Shivani, have you talked to the security personnel? What did they have to say on this security grid proposal?
Yes, Vimal, the soldiers are very happy and seems very excited about this proposal because this is something that makes our nation much safer than the earlier.
Thank you, Shivani, for the input. We will stay in touch with you. From one neighbor to another, after massive outcry on the social media to boycott Dragon this Diwali, several marches and protests against Chinese products and campaigns to be Indian, buy Indian started in Delhi and other major cities of India. While this campaign is being presented as a show of nationalism, the reality may actually be gruesome for Indian traders and not China. Let's take a look at a special focus in this bulletin. Escalating tensions between India and Pakistan and continued opposition of India and support of Pakistan on the matters of terrorism as well as UN by China has enraged the Indian social media users. They have ranted their anger by creating a campaign that urges people to boycott the Chinese products this Diwali season and buy the homemade, thus teaching China a lesson and profiting the Indian manufacturers.
अगर इस तरह से चाइनीज़ प्रोडक्ट बंद हो जाते हैं तो इंडियंस जो व्यापारी हैं उनको काफ़ी अच्छा प्रोत्साहन मिलेगा और आगे जो है उनका काम बढ़ेगा, क्योंकि चाइनीज़ प्रोडक्ट्स आने से हमारे यहाँ पे मार्केट में एक तो रेट्स की बहुत ज़्यादा वेरिएशंस आ जाते हैं, इंडियंस और चाइना में बहुत फ़र्क आ जाता है, और चाइनीज़ माल की इस बार इतनी अच्छी कोई डिमांड नहीं है इस बार मार्केट में।
ये अपने देश के लिए अपने प्रॉपर्टी जो पैसे बाहर जा रहे हैं इससे हम वेस्ट कर रहे हैं, अपने इधर का वो करेंगे ना।
The crowd in the market is not as it used to be earlier, and people are just looking at the products but not buying.
चाइना का माल ज़्यादा टिकता नहीं है और ख़राब रहता है क्वालिटी, और लोग खरीद नहीं रहे इस वजह से।
If trade analysts are to be believed, a sharp decline of 20 to 30% in the sale of Chinese festive products is a given. But the disturbing reality is far from what the walls of social sites have been propagating. Instead of China, our own traders may face a dark Diwali. The wholesale traders stock the festive products manufactured from China a good 3-4 months prior to the festive season, and the payment is also made before the arrival of Diwali season. With an ever-increasing demand of Chinese products and no clue of what the situation would be this season, the wholesalers have stocked their warehouses as usual. But this year, the demand is already dropping to the levels that can be devastating to their business. Is this social media campaign really a boycott of the dragon or just mockery on the name of nationalism when social activists are updating their statuses on Facebook, Twitter and WhatsApp using the phones made in China only? So this is a question to actually ponder about. With camera person Rahul Sharma, this is Vimal Bora, MR News. After the break, we will be right back with the US elections. Stay tuned.
नाम? मेरा नाम मत बता। कहाँ से आया है? सर मत बता। एज? सर मत बता।
तू बता, दिल्ली का कैपिटल क्या है?
लेकिन
यार मुझे ना इससे बात ही नहीं करनी यार।
तू छोड़ यार, मेरे से बात कर। चलिए बता, मुर्गी पहले आई अंडा? सर कैसी बात कर? मेरे से बहस करेगा तू? पता है मैं कौन हूँ? बता इसको मैं कौन हूँ?
मुझे नहीं पता।
अबे टेबल मेरा है, ये शो मेरा है, ये लाइट है मेरी है, ये पल्पी में। ओए, पल्पी को लेकर मजाक नहीं। पल्पी इंडिया का ड्रिंक है, कोई शक? पल्पी, यह है इंडिया की ड्रिंक, कोई शक?
Welcome back after the break. In the international news, the second edition of American presidential debate on Sunday night saw a rather bitter exchange of accusations and mudslinging by both Hillary and Trump. Both the candidates tried to bring up past scandals and personal attacks to malign the image of their opponent. Trump cornered Hillary for being the wife of ex-American President Bill Clinton and said that Clinton had always sexually harassed women and repeatedly brought the Lewinsky sex scandal into the debate, whereas Hillary accused Trump of being abusive and demeaning to the women, referring to the video that surfaced on Friday, which has Trump saying inappropriate things about women. Hillary also mentioned that Trump never respected women and has always differentiated on the basis of race and type. While Trump publicly said that he was embarrassed by the video, he also said that it was nothing more than just locker room talks and apologized to the entire nation. He too forced Hillary to apologize for using her personal email account while she was serving as the foreign minister in Obama government. Trump promised the public to inquire into the matter and bring the truth in front of the people. The American presidential elections are due this November, and with the big day closing in, the exchanges are predicted to get only feistier. For more in-depth knowledge, we have our correspondent Sakshi Gupta with us on the phone straight from Washington. Sakshi, what has been the reaction of the public after last night's fiery exchange?
Yes, Vimal, after the second presidential debate held last night at Washington, it is believed that the momentum will definitely shift towards in favor of Clinton. And the major reason behind this, that hot mic recording, which revealed Donald Trump bragging about sexually assaulting women. So it's believed, so now it's finally believed that this recording will work in favor of Clinton during the election process.
So Sakshi, what can we expect from the upcoming debates? Are they going to be more fact-based or just some more mudslinging?
Yeah, Vimal, as the decision day is coming closer, I don't think that this would stop, because Trump and Hillary in their last two debates don't leave a single chance to attack each other on a personal grounds. And whatever happened in the second presidential debate will definitely provoke the attacks at a personal level, which may make the upcoming debates more mudslinging rather than factual.
Thanks a lot, Sakshi. We will come to you for further updates. From mudslinging to the sports originally played in the mud. In a group match on Tuesday, India succeeded a massive landslide victory, beating Bangladesh 57-20 and has secured a position in the semi-finals. With the shocking loss to South Korea, the Indian team faced a lot of scrutiny, and although India secured a win against Australia in the group match, loss to Bangladesh would have ended India's World Cup campaign. In the match in the arena by Transadia, the home team built pressure on the visitors from the very first minute and kept the noose tight till the very last minute, ensuring that the Bangladeshis never gained any lead in the entire match. The Indian team played cautiously in the first half, securing it by 27-10 score, but the second half saw a ferocious increase in the attack and thus propelled the score by 30 more points, while the visitors could manage only an extra 10 points. Indian captain Anup Kumar in a post-match press conference said that the opponent team was a tough one, but they had practiced for the day very hard and all the things went according to the plan, thus the massive victory. India is scheduled to play Argentina in the semi-finals on 15th October. News from the Bollywood doesn't seem so good. After much hue and cry, ace director Rakesh Om Prakash Mehras's Mirzya disappoints the box office trade analyst with a slow start and managed to collect just 6.5 crore in its first weekend.
Rakesh Om Prakash Mehras's big venture, Mirzya, has failed to attract the audience to the theatres, as evident by the slow collection of the film on its first weekend.
It's a pathetic film.
The movie is very, very bad.
Pitted against films like Tuttak Tuttak Tutiya and MSG, the film was expected to do wonders, just like Mehras's previous flicks like Rang De Basanti and Bhag Milka Bhag.
मूवी कुछ खास नहीं अच्छी लगी बिल्कुल भी.
भाग मिल्खा भाग और वो रंग दे बसंती वो हमारे ध्यान में था. हमने सोचा था कि उस स्टैंडर्ड की कोई क्वालिटी की पिक्चर होगी, but it is not of that quality, not at all.
Starring debutants Anil Kapoor's son Harshvardhan Kapoor and Syami Kher, the film only managed to collect 2.20 crores on Friday, 2.20 crore on Saturday and 2.20 crores on Sunday. The film did not seem to charm the critics of the public. Released on 1700 screens, Mirzya has a whopping making budget of 35 crores and it seems a troublesome way for the producers to earn back the cash spent. Though initial collections have been slow, festive season is still on and Bollywood pundits are expecting the film to still perform well. With the camera person Rahul Sharma, report by Shivani Mahad.
Now let's take a look how the weather's gonna be today.
The area of Delhi NCR would get some relief as clouds will cover parts of the sky. Here the minimum temperature would be 19 degrees Celsius while maximum temperature will be 35 degrees Celsius. While maximum and minimum temperature would be same for Mumbai as Delhi, the sky would be sunny but the air would be cool. Kolkata also has a cloudy sky but the humid waves of air would take maximum temperature to 36 degrees Celsius while minimum would be 24 degrees Celsius. In the east, Chennai will also be affected by hot and humid air from the Bay of Bengal, taking maximum temperature to 36 degrees Celsius while minimum would be 26 degrees Celsius.
That's all for now. Stay with us for more news after the break.